Hello, everybody, and welcome to this year's last AMA. Anita Mlakar is my name, and today we will take a journey through a year that is about to end. Of course, from three heirs' point of view. Sandi Bitenc will be the one doing it, and we will have a special guest, Hilina Damte, coming up, since she was the one that really fascinated you on our last AMA, together with the rest of the team, of course. And it has really been a special Christmas AMA. Thank you, everybody, for being with us. Now, your comments and questions are always welcome. Just write them down in the comment section down below. Do subscribe to our YouTube channel or become a member of our communities on Twitter, Telegram, and on Discord. And let's begin with a short reminder of the project that will change the lives of so many people in Africa. The project of bringing broadband internet to the continent. Namely, nearly half of the world's population has no broadband internet access. The sad reality is that most of this population is located in Africa. According to the United Nations Sustainable Development Goals, providing universal access to the internet continues to increase in importance, allowing many to access online services in healthcare, education, and other skills necessary to reduce poverty, ensure economic growth, and foster inclusion on the global market. With so many brilliant minds in Africa, many believe that the right technology can help support their education and communication with the rest of the world. The team behind 3Air believes we have a solution that can make this a reality. 3Air blockchain platform with its own Cardano ADA-based token aims to solve this digital divide in Africa by partnering with K3 Telecom, a Swiss broadband provider specializing in infrastructure, to solve this issue with novel technology that can transmit optics-grade broadband internet, digital TV, and IP telephony over the air. This technology is set to have the ability to connect millions of people, and onboard a 3Air blockchain platform caters specifically to the needs of developing countries and telecoms. The beautiful part of this project is that you can also be a part of this solution. And this is what 2021 was all about for the team working on this project. So let me welcome the man who is, together with a great team, of course, responsible for this to be happening. Sandi Bitenc is with us. Hello, Sandi, and welcome.
Hello. Hi, Anita. How are
Hey,
you?
I
You're
am great.
looking great today.
Thank you very much.
You're
Already
looking so
preparing
festive.
myself for the next year.
Oh, yeah. Coming in 2 days. Yeah.
Yes, it is. It is.
You look like you're having already a rehearsal.
Yes. It's a rehearsal, but not only rehearsal for the New Year's Eve, but also for this special occasion. It was a nice introduction, you must admit, right?
Oh, yeah. Very well. Very nice. I like it.
It is a special event, this last AMA and being us together after so many AMAs already been done. So I think it's really special. So I'm really glad to have you here today again. And of course, we won't be alone later on. But right now, we will be talking, of course, about the year that is ending and the one that is coming up. Because, like you said, it's going to be a big year. But Sandi, first of all, you are back in Dubai. I'm happy that you're there, but I was also happy when you were in Slovenia. But you did have some troubles on the way going back. We were reading that in our community. So what was happening?
Yeah. So the way to the airport was okay. Then at the airport, some trouble started. We were having a rental car there. So we put it back. Nobody was there to check it at that point in time. So we took some pictures and so on. And then immediately once we entered the airport, so that we couldn't go out anymore, I got a charge on my credit card for 711 euros for some damages apparently, and I drove the car all the time There was nothing wrong. Just something appeared, and now we are having trouble setting this out. And I've heard that so many times right now. So this is also why I took all the pictures. I took the video of the car, of the surroundings, but that's gonna take some time.
But you're going to solve the
And
problem, right?
yeah, I'm a solver, so I'm a problem solver. I'll
I
solve it.
know.
But I would rather focus on something else. Every minute that I need to spend on such stupid things, are wasted. So then the next thing that happened was that they lost Petra's luggage. So when we flew into the Dubai airport, we were just then standing there waiting for the luggage. Mine was there immediately, and we were there then for half an hour, for three quarters of an hour, for an hour. Then we started looking where this luggage actually is, and then Petra went to the authorities there, and they were saying like, yeah, but you actually dropped only one piece of luggage, and we were, no, we had two. So they didn't have it even in the system. We were kind of a bit concerned that's not going to show up. But then the next day they called us and they said, "Yeah, we found it. So we know that you put two pieces of luggage up. So that was good." And then the day after that, they delivered it to our home. So
So
everything's solved.
it's solved. And Petra has the luggage and all the presents and everything, that she brought from Slovenia. I'm glad. I'm glad.
Yeah, but it was she had all the presents in, really,
I know.
everything.
I know. So I'm glad that this is solved. Now, Sandy, before we continue talking about the year 2021 that it's about to end, we said we will do something special today at the beginning and then also at the end. Namely, we will choose someone who will be with us on our next AMA in the backstage, right?
Yeah, that was just my idea. While I was writing in Discord, and we are going live. We are already in the backstage, and then the idea hit me. Why not get some people in the backstage so that they can see what we're doing. In before and between, and how this is actually happening. So I don't know. Let's see who wants to be next time on in our backstage. Who
Yeah.
wants a backstage
Do
pass?
comment if you want to be with us. Just write yes, yes, me, whoever wants to be with us, so that we're not forcing anybody, to have a chat with us next
Mhm.
Wednesday. So if anybody wants to be or can be, also has the time to be with us, not only like that in the comments, but with us live. So you're welcome. We have some comments already, so let's just wait maybe a second or two to see
Mhm.
the interest. And by the way, thank you for being with us. There are already more than 20 people with us.
You know
And
what I like? Yeah, what I really like is that people actually are starting recommending others. It's like the same things that we had in on our Christmas special. So
yeah,
that I really like. So
yeah,
let's see. Um, the big did everybody. Yeah, let's see. I think we can give it to the big did. He's
okay.
actually the most active on Discord, so he has like double the posts that I have. Oh, amazing, really amazing.
Okay.
So the big did, if you want it, you're getting our backstage pass for the next AMA, and we'll give away another one by the end of the show.
Yeah, yeah, looking forward to that. And also looking forward to finally meet the big did. He's really active, or maybe she. I don't know. Who knows? Maybe we will be surprised. Who knows?
Mhm.
So, Sandy, that was the beginning. But now let's take a look at the year that is ending, but not starting with this year, but maybe just going a little more far back. Like you said, let's maybe go 10 years back. And this is the story that I'm handling to you right now, starting a little further back. So please, Sandy, what was happening 10 years ago?
Yeah, I think the last AMA is probably something that should be a bit more easygoing. And why not tell a bit the story about 3R? I don't think that many people actually know it. That this hasn't really started in the last year or last 3 years. So as you said, the story goes back more than 10 years actually. So the technology behind it, the wireless technology from K3 has been in development for more than a decade. A lot of ups and downs and so on. And in the meantime, there were some really good things already happening with the technology. And the technology right now is used in 9 countries already. And most of it is just being kind of licensed out to some bigger telecom operators. You know, I won't be mentioning names, but they're really the biggest ones that you can imagine are using our technology already, but not as a full-fledged telecom. So they're using it just to connect some remote areas, and that's working pretty nice. There's a nice story I had with one of our investors. So we had a call. I didn't know him. He didn't know me, but he was interested in being part of a telecom in Afrika. And then I was explaining him a bit our technology and how it works. And then he was like, he was in Spain, somewhere in a bit in up in the mountains, and he was saying, you know what? This sounds something like similar that we are using something similar already. So there's the telecom down in the city. They're beaming the signal up to me wirelessly, and then we started talking, and in the end, it turned out that actually he was using our technology just through another telecom, because we do have our technology also present in Spain. So that was then, it helped doing the deal in the end. So he became our investor afterwards. That was really a nice story, surprising. And we then said in 2029, let's so 2019, sorry, 2019, we said let's start our own telecom. And we started in Sierra Leone, in Freetown. It's a small city, so it's actually a testing ground. And this is the first, and up until now, the only telecom that is run slowly on this technology. So we are using only this technology to provide internet, to provide digital TV, and to provide IP telephony to our clients. And this is now the time that we said the technology is ripe for it. Before it wasn't, so it needed, and the technology is still developing. So just recently we actually made it DOCSIS 3.1 compatible and so on. So we're constantly developing it. And how 3R actually came to be is that we were running Sierra Leone for about a year and starting having some issues scaling, because people just were coming into our offices all the time, each month, because they needed to pay. And we were thinking about how to solve this. And then we got two guys that were just driving around on the moped and collecting money. And then we said, like, yeah, for each Monday, each first Monday in the month, we'll go around and collect the money. But then when we were coming, the guys just got robbed. So now we cannot do that. So they need to just go in blind, that nobody knows it. Yeah, that's kind of Africa. And this is when we also started thinking that this is not working. So we cannot be a bank. We cannot give people bank accounts. We cannot give them credit cards and so on. So blockchain was kind of the idea to go with. And then at that point, I actually came into the project and started developing the blockchain platform. And from here, it actually grew and grew in the idea, so that we now really have an idea how to build a telecom a blockchain based platform built exactly for telecoms, and we actually want to open this up to the world of telecoms once it's ready. So this is kind of a short story around it.
Okay, but of course that was, you know what I like, because you really went through so many stories and things were happening to you, and then you came to some conclusions and finding the right solutions because you knew what was the problem. If you're not there, if you're not having this information, then you do not what is awaiting you. You do not know. And of course, you then, of course, I think this is the story that you have decided to make something of it, of course, forming a team, I suppose.
Yeah. So then in end of last year, yeah, now it's yeah more than a year. End of 2020, the 3-year idea formed, and in the beginning of 2021, we started selecting together a team and started working on the project and raised the initial capital, and that was raised actually from the core team. So the core team put their money in to actually kickstart everything. And then in Q2, we actually formed a business, a company in DMCC in Dubai that's going to take care of all the development. And in the meantime, we were writing the white paper and doing market analysis and doing the marketing plan and so on. So by Q3, in the first version of the white paper was done in July, and in August, we had a marketing plan and market analysis. And then in September, we actually started working on our marketing and building up the community.
Yeah,
And just from September, we started really slowly. September, October, we pushed it a bit more, and up until now. So imagine this is like 2 3 months now. Let's say 3 months really hard work on the community, and we have almost 2000 people in Discord, and Discord was started a month ago, not more, even a bit less than a month ago really. And we have 500 people on Instagram, but we are not focused on Instagram really. There are already 1300 YouTube subscribers. That's amazing.
it's
And
great.
then Twitter is 18,000 people already on Twitter, and 7,000 on Telegram. So Telegram is still in regards to community and communicating with the 3R family. It's still Telegram is the biggest one, but we are moving to Discord as much as possible because it's becoming a bit bigger and big, and it's gonna be easier to manage everything throughout Discord and just in Telegram.
Yeah.
So I'm really really proud on our community, on our 3R family. They're supporting us so much, and yeah, this is probably right now the things that actually touches me the most. I'm really really happy about this.
Yeah. I remember when we started, when we had our first AMA, then I think there were around 650 people on Telegram. I really remember. And let's say now there are 2 months, and there are like 10 times more than 7,000. And this is just amazing how the community is growing and how people are really getting involved, not only, following what anybody's saying or just being a passive in it, but actively working, commenting, trying to find solutions, asking questions. And it's really a nice community.
Yeah, it is. It is.
Then our AMAs are also a way to educate people, to get them, to participate and to get involved. And I'm really happy because all the time when we have these AMAs, there are so many comments, so many questions, people writing, wanted to be a part, or let's say of the giveaways, but not only the giveaways, but also the part of the community. And also now we are receiving this great comments about how nice it is to know something about the past of how the project was actually made and the history. So I think we're doing the right thing. Sandy, what do you think?
I'm 100% sure, and also the last AMA was something that it made me a bit proud. and really really happy to give away some things and to make it starting to make a difference in Africa. That's what Free Air is all about. We want to change lives. We want to empower people in Africa. And I think internet is a basic human right, and everybody should really have a good internet connection.
Mm.
There are so many things that you can do when you have a stable internet connection. And I'm not talking about writing on some social media or something like that. I'm talking about really empowering stuff like educating yourself, like taking part in the global economy, and this is just invaluable, really.
Yeah. And like we said, it's not only, about, of course, about building internet and being a part of this, but also being a part of the change that is happening and could make a big difference. It's like a movement, people, being together, doing a difference. And I think that people are really starting to feel that. Not only with the pre-sale, which is very successful, but also being like someone who is changing something in Africa, in the continent. We are not living there right now, but we can be a part of a solution, and it's a nice feeling.
Yes.
Sandy, the pre-sale, in the meantime, the pre-sale went on, of course. First, it was private pre-sale, then public pre-sale, also still going on until the end of the January, right?
Yeah. So we started, we filled first, the seat sale was filled, I think. I don't know if it was in August or in September, but I know that when once we opened the seat sale, it was filled within minutes. So that was really crazy. And then the first round was filled in of the private sale was filled in about a week, and the second one was took us about a month. Now we are in the third one in about middle of it. And also we really started well off with the public pre-sale, but then a bit the down market hit us, and it's progressing. Yeah, it's not really progressing fast, but we are still on the right track. We're not far away from hitting the soft cap, and to be honest, we are right now in talks of with some really amazing partnerships, and I'm really sorry to not being able to tell you about it, but if I tell you, it might not work out. So but stay tuned. Of course, right now in December nothing's happening right now, and but I hope I'll have some more info second week of January. But if that happens, actually we have filled everything. If just with this one partnership, we filled everything. So hopefully, I'm really hoping that that happens by then.
Wow.
That's going to be really amazing. And yeah, we formed quite a lot of partnerships. So we formed partnerships with ICE. For instance, a really good partnership that we formed is with Crypto Valley and Crypto Oasis, and they're actually also investors in our project. So they see really great value in this. And I'm talking to a lot of people, and also to some VC funds and people that know their stuff, and everybody is thrilled about the project, what it means, and what it can bring
Yeah.
um, to.
Sandy, you were also invited, all the members of the team, to speak at a lot of events, presenting 3Air and the project. That was also great in 2021, right?
Yeah, we were part of a few blockchain events, and a lot are coming now in the next year. And invitations are already coming in. Actually, invitations, so not that you pay for your speaker slot. And yeah, I don't know them directly right now off of my head. So, but it is coming. So it's gonna be a busy first part of the year for sure.
Mhm. Also, media showed a lot of interest. Some articles were published, and that is also a very important way of promoting such a project. So, yes, it is going the right way, and this is great. Now,
Mhm.
Sandy, I saw that people are really writing a lot of comments, asking some questions. It's good that you're doing that, because what we forgot to tell, but I think it's like, something they're used to, that we will also give away this time 1,000 tokens and at the end of this AMA. So everybody who is also commenting, participating, being active on our, maybe, I don't know what we'll do on Telegram or Discord or here, could be the next winner. So this is what we're doing every time. So do comment, do ask questions. Sandi is here. Now is the opportunity to ask questions and, of course, to get the answer from the right person. It's great looking at all of these comments. Oh my God.
I already saw two comments in and two questions from Mao Kamakao. We'll address that. We'll address that. No worry. And I think that Hilina also can say something about it. And I think that it's time actually to bring Hilina in, right?
Yeah. Absolutely, it's time to bring Hilina. He's already with us, waiting just to be called in. So, hello, dear Hilina. Welcome to our AMA.
Hi, hello. Yeah.
Hey Anita, hey
Hilina.
Sandi. Thank you for having me on last AMA of the year. Excited to be with you guys.
Thanks for joining. Let
Yes.
me remove the logo from your head.
Hilina Damte, we have met you, and of course, you have met her on a Christmas special. And you are the one who organized most of the school connections and giveaways. So, Hilina, welcome back. It's really nice to have you here. Please do tell me, Hilina, what were your impressions about our Christmas special? How did you feel after it?
Wow, it was because also I think it's very important to give back to the community, and especially for students and young upcoming developers. So it was really amazing, and it was one of my highlights of the Christmas day that day. So really great job, guys.
Oh,
I need to say really great job, but and thank you, a big thank you from your side. We wouldn't be able to pull it off without you. So you did all the work there.
yes, really.
You're welcome. It was
Hilina.
my pleasure.
Hilina, you have organized so many things and have so many connections also helping in Africa. Could you tell us a little bit more about your work?
Yeah, sure. So as I mentioned last time, I'm the managing partner of PayWay Ethiopia. PayWay is an instant payment company which emerged in Uganda in 2009, and we are now in 5 other countries. And basically, we are employing high innovative technology to basically meet the needs of customers trying to pay their bills, and just kind of making it easier for them to make everyday payments. For example, for like airtime top-ups, tax payments, utilities. We also do event ticketing. Our most important thing is to make the inefficient payment ecosystem efficient in Africa. But also, we do create many jobs because we have agents everywhere. So these are our 2 main goals: is to simplify payments and job creation, to enable people to be entrepreneurs and be able to make income.
Very important role and a very important mission, Hilina. Really great seeing you, connecting the dots so that at the end it's like something beautiful happening. Hilina, you have a lot of experience or a lot of contact with schools. You know what is going on in schools. Could you tell us a little more about that, about the school system, how it works, and in what way also this project can help?
Yeah, so with PayWay, we, as I said, we are a payment company. So we do work with schools to be able to collect their payments. So we are working with many schools, but, just also living in this region. Because you guys are working on connectivity. That is one thing many of the schools lack, connectivity, especially if you're going to the rural areas in many of the African countries, because there are young, smart people that actually want to make it and learn and really grow. Um, but I think one of the most enabling factors is definitely internet connectivity. So that would be very important. Yeah, but I mean, there are many kids from different countries that are actually making it and getting scholarships to schools like Harvard. But imagine if it could be hundreds and millions more of people like that, and I think especially with internet connectivity, it could be one way to enable these kids.
Yes, absolutely. I agree with you. And just, making such possibility or such things possible. This is what matters, Hilina. After our AMA, and we did have some schools receiving also help and giving away them something. What was the reaction? Do you already have some information about that?
Yeah, so school was closed, so we will be giving them all of the notebooks and pencils in the next week, and we will definitely be sharing pictures and videos with you guys. So I think you'll be able to see the reactions yourself as well.
That will be amazing, I'm sure. And the right people receiving also, students receiving these laptops and other things. This is so important. So really, really thank you, Hilina, for doing that. We have a lot of comments. If you're following them, everybody is so happy to have you here. They say great future for Africa countries becoming a reality. There are also some questions. Someone said Hilina looks like a really good person. Of course, Hilina is a great person. That is not questionable at all. There is a question also, maybe, I don't know if Sandi or Hilina, you can answer. What will you do to help payment to be more secure? Sandi, Hilina?
Well, in regards to security, I don't think that you can go above blockchain, actually, to be honest. So, putting the payments on the blockchain is probably the most secure things that you can do.
Yeah. Sandi, just talking about the project, there are some questions coming on from about the project and the years that were already that are already behind us and were very important to the project. Someone is asking, we did already explain that, but still, what does the 3R logo mean, and how did it come to be?
Let me try and answer this. I'll show you. I'll show you, but I need a few minutes. Just maybe you two take another question. In the meantime, I'll find the explanation of the logo.
Yeah, thank you, Sandi. You always do find the answers. This is great. So, Hilina, could we talk more about your connection with 3R? You're doing important job there in Africa, but all of a sudden, in this way, when this project started, you felt like you want to be a part of this project. So, what were the main things that attracted you, and what is it that you can do also to make people more I don't know, to learn more about the circumstances and the things that are happening in Africa and how they can help?
Yeah, I mean, for one, when I found out about 3R, as I said, for me, connectivity is very important, and I really I'm in line with the mission of what 3R is trying to do, and I also wanted to be part of the community because I joined the Telegram group and really see how active all the community members are, and it was super cool. Um, and as when Sandi contacted me last time to help him do the giveaway, I was more than happy. I mean, I also met Sandi when he was in Addis, so it was super great. I mean, for I think so. I can only speak as a business in Africa, because I would when if K3 is in one of the countries that we are in, definitely we will be the number one customer for sure, because we do need it. And from a perspective of business, internet connectivity is important because like the digital divide that you see in this region, basically it's classified in three different areas. I would say access. So having access is super important, and for sure with K3 technology, where you don't have to dig any cables, I think you could definitely give access to many people very quickly. And having access to ICT in the first instance, especially in the rural areas, quickly would be very great. Another one is obviously usage. So for people to be able to use internet and grow themselves, whether it is for schools or even businesses, usage is important. But for you to be able to use it, you have to have access to it. As I think also we spoke about this last time, the internet penetration in Africa is super, super low. This is something I think K3 can fix, and definitely I think K3 and 3 Air will be super successful, and I think we really need it. And even as a business, like I really see the shortcomings of not having internet connectivity, especially because with PayWay, we go deep in the rural areas, to make sure to give payment access to people. And, it's a big challenge when, for one, if internet is super expensive, then it really kind of eats up all of our profit. And also, you have to do digital marketing, which is very important. You do need access to internet, but also you also need the people to have access to internet to be able to to be able for it to get to them. And another thing is also awareness. I think it's important that people in Africa are aware. I think I liked what Sandi said before, that internet is a basic right. But awareness in many ways. Also, to get awareness, I think you do need access to internet and to be able to get many information. So yeah, this is I'm excited about 3 Air K3, and as I said, PayWay would be definitely the #1 customer when you guys are in any of the countries we are in.
It's nice to hear, right, Sandi?
Yeah, we're coming to Ethiopia. We're speaking already about it and so on.
Yeah.
So I think we'll just need to move it up on our roadmap to be there faster. Yeah. I also like
Yeah.
Ethiopia.
I mean, we have 120 million plus people of population, so
Yeah.
So
And I've been there, and I know how bad the connectivity actually is. So
Okay, then before we continue, Sandi, do you have the logo ready to just explain?
I do.
Okay.
Let me try and put it on. So this is yeah. So this is what Laura, our designer that you also met, came up with. So it's a 3 from 3R, and then you have the connection sign in, and the communication, or also like you could say share sign, and then there's the smiley in. So she put I cannot say we, because she did it actually, and she did it really good. So she put it all together and then just tilted it a bit, and now we have a 3R logo like this, and I think that's really awesome.
It really is. She's awesome, doing crazy things, really, really. There is another question here, Sandi. Let me show it. Do you work on gaining political support on the project in the different countries? Is there a lobbying service which could push things forward in terms of administrative barriers?
Yeah. We are doing this for a few years already. So the team is present in Africa for quite some years already, and we have also been onboarding some advisors that are helping us with this. We need to bring on Oliver. I want to bring on Oliver in the next few weeks. He can tell you a lot about lobbying in Africa, because he is amazing in that. And of course, we have our own internal lobbying team. You cannot do business at all, and you cannot do business at all in Africa right now without this. So it is an important part of yeah, moving into Africa with a telecom that actually needs to have, you know, governmental level licenses and so on. We do understand this.
Okay, so maybe we should answer also this question. So PayWay will be selling 3-year telecom service plans into its suite of offered services, or is PayWay a payment processor that will process payments for 3-year telecom plans?
So as I said, we are a payment company. I mean, we do work with many different providers, like for example, MTN and other internet service providers as well to collect payments. I mean, Sandy, obviously, we would definitely be happy to have K3 as a service provider. But you know, we haven't gotten to this discussion yet because you know, we are not in the countries that K3 is in currently. But absolutely, it would make sense, and we would love to have K3 as a service provider on our platform.
Yeah, and we would love to work with you for sure. So there is a collaboration coming that that's for sure.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
Here's another question. Why the internet in Africa has such a low penetration? What's the reason?
Well, there's actually no infrastructure there present at this moment in time, and just I can speak to you about broadband, and there are just no cables there for the last mile solution. So Africa has a lot of, you know, the big cables that are going all around the Africa and connecting it, like, you know, the backbone connecting it to the rest of the world, and those cables also penetrate the continents pretty well, but then they stop when they reach to big cities, and that right now is just impossible to cover. You know, it's you know, Hilina can tell you probably it won't be you cannot go and stop the traffic and just start digging trenches and laying cables there, right, Hilina?
Yeah, exactly. I mean, yeah, Sandy answered it correctly. I mean, it's definitely lack of infrastructure. I mean, why that is, obviously, there are many problems in Africa, and you know, we're still a developing country. I mean, developing world. Sorry. Um, but yeah, the main thing is that, you know, there were no companies that came to Africa and, you know, basically laid infrastructure down. And then at this point where people are, you know, there are roads and everything is already fast moving, I think it would, one, be tough to, like Sandy said, to kind of like dig everywhere and kind of lay infrastructure down. But also, you know, I think that now, you know, Africa is really growing, and you know, now is when you see many businesses coming and up and coming, even with startups. I mean, especially with, for example, M-Pesa came to Kenya in about 2007, and I think then many companies kind of started seeing, you know, the potential in Africa, because, you know, there are millions, I mean, billions of people here. And yeah, we just were not able to have this access. And I mean, this could be talked about for many different reasons. Could be that, you know, it is a poor continent. You know, we're kind of left behind, but I think, you know, with kind of now we need to have like fast, easy solutions. So K3 being one, I think, especially when you can kind of like, you know, switch a country on in 6 months, that would be very great by putting up towers, right? So really looking forward to you guys coming and helping many countries.
Yeah, sure. We would love to. And you know, you mentioned that Africa is a you know, poor continent, and it shouldn't be. It really shouldn't be. It's a continent with the most natural resources. It doesn't make sense that it's poor. It's just that it's been exploited all the time. And I think you cannot exploit a continent, you know, the people that are educated. I think with the education, the exploitation will slow down and it will be gone. And I really do hope that Africa just holds on to what it deserves. And yeah, I do hope that internet will, and we with providing the internet can help with this.
Yes.
Yeah, exactly, exactly. And also when you look at countries like, Nigeria, South Africa, Egypt, many things are happening, and I think we could get there in time. So
Now, when we were talking to Marcos, he said there are so many great ideas and startups in Africa, also high tech companies having these great ideas, and how really this solution or bringing internet that is really a good broadband internet to Africa will help them, to be more successful and to work better. And I was asking Marcus, where do people, when they have a great idea, go? And he also
mhm.
explained about the hubs. So, Hilina, people are also, I think, trying to find someone to connect to in schools, not only later on where when they're trying to make opportunities as a companies, but also in schools when they're, researching. I think they need this contact, and internet is surely a very important thing.
Yeah, exactly, exactly. I mean, you definitely need to invest in your human capital, and like I said, infrastructure, access to connectivity, power are one of the main important ones that you need to focus on. Um, but yeah, I mean, yeah, Marcos is right. We do have now a lot of these hubs and co-working spaces, and these communities that we're helping. All the startups are helping each other, working together, and it's very important. You do need to work together, and even in most universities, they kind of now are having small incubation hubs there. So yeah, I think in due time we will get there.
Yes, I'm sure. There's a question. Where can we follow this magnificent of Hilina's work?
um, So yeah, I think I gave the website last time.
Yeah.
You can go to www.payway.et, but you can also follow Payway on on Twitter, Facebook, Instagram as well.
Yeah, so here are the contacts, and of course you can connect. There are also questions how they can help. Hilina also explained something about it the last time, but of course you are available for all the informations, Hilina, and this is great that people feel that they want to be a part of this. Really nice.
Yeah, community is amazing. You see.
Yeah, yeah. It makes a difference, connecting people and being together, making a change. You know what, Sandy? Hilina should also be helping us with the giveaways today, right?
Yes, yeah. Let's give away some tokens again.
Let's do that because I think they're already waiting also for that. So, what way would it be? Okay, I have to drink something. It will be this time, Sandy.
Hilina, I don't know. Do you have any of either Discord or Telegram open, or you just want to?
Yeah, I can open Telegram now, actually.
Okay, then you pick somebody from Telegram. And in the meantime, there was also a question about the codes. I'm gonna give you a code for the Gleam giveaway. So I'll tell it only once. So the code is 52877. That's it.
I hope you have remembered that. You have a better memory than I do. Sandy, there are a lot of questions, and of course, people are just going crazy about all these codes all around. Also, talking about in the communities. So, how many have you revealed so far?
Yeah, I think I lost count a bit because I'm not the only one sharing them, but I can tell you that there are now over 30 for sure out. No, that there are over 35 out. So at least 35 you should have if you have all of them.
Okay.
And tomorrow I'll make sure that they're all shared by end of the day tomorrow. So by the end of the day tomorrow, there'll be 50 codes shared. and then you'll have another 1 day to get them all. And if somebody finds 50 of them, then just let me know, send me over all the 50 codes, and if you have all 50, I'll give you another code for 500 entry points.
Wow. Please do write down how many codes have you found so far. I really would like to know. And someone is asking, what is the code for? Sandi, will you explain again?
So it's a Gleam giveaway. We are giving away an iPhone and a lot of 3-year tokens, and the draw will be on 1st of January. And you should just go. Best is to go out to our Discord channel and look into the giveaway section and read all about it there.
Okay, so we have explained that. A lot of giveaways in this festive days. Hilina, have you managed to find someone?
Yeah, I found someone actually. So it's Richard. Yeah, because I think someone posted about the sticker sets, and he said it would make a cool NFT. So let's give it to Richard.
Richard, congratulations! You are a lucky man again.
Yes, Richard. Congratulations.
No, Richard deserves it. I'm chatting a lot with him also privately, so
Nice,
he's a good
nice.
guy. Yeah,
Great.
he's a good guy.
Yes. Now we have another one. Sandi, where will we pick them from?
I like Discord. Let me
Okay.
pick somebody from Discord. Let's see. I see somebody a bit new, and let's see. Wisdom Judge. I pick Wisdom Judge.
Okay. 1,000 tokens to Wisdom Judge, 1,000 to Richard, and we need a third one.
Or it's Wisdom Jude. Yeah, not Judge. Sorry.
Okay.
The third one, you pick the third one.
I'm gonna pick the third one. Okay. Then I will do that here in a chat
Yes.
in our AMA. Someone who hasn't received tokens yet. Maybe Kitty.
Kitty.
Yeah.
Congratulations, Kitty.
Congratulations, Kitty. And we will need some more informations from you here in the chat. We'll need a Telegram or Twitter handle, right, Sandi?
Yes, something that we can contact you. It can also be an email. What you're feeling good to share with us here in the chat. So just write it again in the chat, Kitty.
Yeah. There was a question, Sandi. Look, there it is. I would love to have the possibility to buy 3-year tokens with credit card. Is this going to happen, or is the option abandoned?
No, it's not abandoned. So right now the payment provider is not enabling the credit card payments. So we need to integrate with another provider, and then we need to integrate that one with the previous provider. And we need to integrate everything then in our app. So it's a lot of cross integrations. We are still looking into it. And we were kind of hoping that our first internet provider would enable again the credit card payments, but all that they give us is like no ETA on that. So we are looking into something else, and for sure we will do it.
Okay. Now, Sandi, there was a lot of talk also on some AMAs that we had about the merchandise. 3 years merchandise. People would like to have, like T-shirts and cups. And Mike is saying here that you should sell 3-year glasses because they're all going to need it after looking for 50 codes.
About the merchandise, we actually are going to have a T-shirt contest in beginning of January. So we are doing a T-shirt contest. You'll be able to provide some designs for the t-shirts, and we'll pick one together as a community, or two or three, I don't know, and then we'll do some t-shirts. And with time, for sure, we'll also get some additional merchandise. And I think that our three, the robot is coming alive pretty soon. You've already seen it almost finished. So I think this is going to be the way that we are going into, with the merchandise and the designs in the next time. And we started writing some stories. And I just received our first story today into review, and I think we'll be sharing this together with our three robots. A lot of stuff
Okay.
coming. Yeah.
Yeah. So talking about the year that is about to come, 2022, Sandi, could you just make some prediction?
Prediction about what? I cannot make any predictions in regards to token, because everybody wants to know about that one. But I really think that we'll close everything down in January. I do think that. So the pre-sale is gonna be closed down, and I think in 2022 we'll be covering Nigeria and DRC with internet. So I really do think that we'll be able in the next year, we'll be able to connect already people in those two countries.
Okay.
Kind of a bit of my prediction.
It's a nice one. Hilina, what are your New Year's wishes?
I mean, I'm just looking for a happy and prosperous and successful new year. And just filled with love from friends, family, everyone.
Okay. This is such a
And
nice
yours,
wish.
Anita. Anita, I need to ask you also, about your wishes.
Okay, because this is the end of the year and we are talking about the wishes and the plans. I don't know. I think I will also go with Helena. I would really like, everybody to be healthy, especially the family and all the people around me, of course, but also, you know, to be, I don't know, successful in what we're doing. Connected also with 3 Year and the project and my business, just developing and making this opportunity also for other people like in Africa to happen and to have the same possibilities as we do, let's say here in Europe, in Slovenia. And that would be really nice. And I really believe in this project, and I'm looking forward to everything that will be happening in 2022 and in the years to come. Yeah.
Great.
Yes.
And I just want to add one more thing, actually, because people were asking how to contact me. Also, I mean, if you guys want to contact me on Twitter, my DMs are always open. My Twitter handle is at decentralizeea, like East Africa.
Okay. Great, because I think it's important that we also give the contact to people to be able to participate, to help, to get involved. So thank you, Helena, for sharing this information. So,
Yeah, there was one question that I saw, and I think you can answer it. There was a question when we were talking about providing schools with internet and so on. There was a question if teachers are ready to take that step and to change it. So how are the teachers looking, are they looking forward to it, or are they scared of it? Will it make a big difference for them?
I definitely think teachers are, of course, up for it, especially now at this age where everyone is digitally connected, whether on Facebook. But I mean, also, teachers are there to help students, so I think internet will make their lives easier. So they're definitely up for it. I haven't seen any teachers that have been against connectivity. they want to actually make it easier for them to reach their students, to be able to teach them. I mean, also with COVID, I mean, you know, you have to make it easier to be able to do distance learning. So I think the teachers will be up for it for sure.
Great to
I
know.
I agree with you. I really think it's something that you cannot go without anymore while providing education.
Exactly. Exactly.
So we have come, let's say, to the end of the year here on AMA, of course. We have also a lot of wishes coming up in the comments, so thank you very much for all of them. Sandi, we said we will choose another one to be with us on our
Yeah.
next AMA. Will we do this here or in the community?
I think we can do it here. We can do it here. But there is also one question that I said that I'm gonna answer, and there are a lot of questions coming in that we just are not answering, but not because we don't want to. It's that it's too many of them, and I think that one of the next upcoming AMAs we should maybe focus just on questions. What do you think?
That would be a great idea, just from the beginning till the end, just giving you the
Only
opportunity
questions.
to ask anything you want to ask. Ask me anything.
Exactly. So this one was it was this one because I thought I kind of felt a bit of passion or frustration about behind it. There was Mao Camacho. The team is predominantly white men. That hasn't gone well for Africa before. How do you gain the trust of the local people that you're not just another foreign company who'll take the advantage? And like, we work always with local people, and also on the team there are not only white men. We are also looking for women. We have some African people already on the 3-year team. But if I show you the team that's working on the grounds, you can see. Look, it looks like this. So it's not that we are just white men, right? So that's the team that's working in Sierra Leone right now, and we'll always work with the locals as much as possible, always. And we are looking for more people from Africa, and that's our base station. Just I found the image. I said, let's put it in so that you know how it looks like a bit.
So you did give the answer and also show the picture, which is great. And really, we're all here just working with our hearts on this project, local people, we from Europe, whoever it is. It's the cause, what counts is what we're doing this for. And I think this is very important. So, Sandi, will you be the one choosing the next one to be with us on the AMA in the backstage?
Yes. So who wants to be in our backstage? Let me know in the chat here.
Just write a comment. Yes, yes, yes.
Oops. Did I? Oops. It's awesome. Not this one. And there's so many really nice comments.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Mao
there are
said thanks
people
for
saying, but
addressing the
we
question.
won't. Yeah, we won't be putting in you on air. No worries. So if you're in the backstage, you can stay in the backstage. So,
Yeah.
but I guess they're not read yet. So no, let's say we are not giving away that one today. Maybe next time.
Okay. We do have, although, two suggestions for the same person, if you so, but okay, we'll do it the next time.
We can ask him. I know Sayan, so I'll ask him if he really wants to join. He'll be able to join.
Okay. Okay. Please let us know, Sean, if you want to be with us on our next AMA. That is in the next year. Oh my God, because this one is
Mhm.
ending in 2 days. So next Wednesday in the year 2022, we will be together again. It's just amazing, but that was our last AMA in 2021, and we had such a great time with all of you. Looking forward to the upcoming year because it is going to be big, right, Sandi?
It is. It's gonna be the year of 3R. I'm pretty
Yeah.
sure.
Thank you, Hilina. Thank you, Sandi.
Thanks,
Thank
Hilina.
you for being
Thank
with
you.
us, and wishing you all the best in
You too.
2022. Let this be a great jump to the next year, and then we will continue this in the next one.
Yeah.
Thank you very much.
Enjoy this last 2 days. Um, and I don't know. Do you say Happy New Year already now, or are we saying this the next time?
There is no harm in saying it, you know?
Yeah. Yeah.
So
So
Happy New
Happy
Year
New Year.
New Year, everyone.
to everybody, and thank you for being with us. Yeah, three. Bye
Bye.
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 Bye.